back, everybody. So today we're going to have the side-by-side of my Tropical Session White IPA. I'll link a card if you want to go back and check out the standalone reviews. I would suggest doing that before you finish watching this one. Now, the Homebrewers Association, I don't know if I got it in an email. I had to get it in an email. I clicked on it, I saw it, I was like, oh, that looks fun. And then I got a Facebook notification of some new Omega yeast coming out, and I figured, let's brew a 5-gallon batch, split them, and use different yeast. So that's what I did. Again, if you haven't seen the standalone reviews, I'd go back and watch those first. This is all I had left. These were 12-ounce bottles instead of the standard 22 that I normally use. So for the grain bill, 5 pounds, 8 ounces of 2-row, 4 pounds of white wheat. Now, if you want to do this, 57% is the 2-row and 43% is the white wheat. 90-minute boil, 1 ounce of Warrior at 60. Then for the Whirlpool, 170 for 20 minutes. 0.5 ounces of Amarillo, Centennial, and Citra. 1 ounce of Galaxy. So beer 1 is on my left. That is, let's say, our base. That's US05 yeast. Beer number 2 is the BRY97 yeast. Beer number 3 is the Nottingham yeast. Beer number 4 is the Omega 071 yeast. And beer number 5 is the 090 from Omega yeast. So the last two are the Quebec yeast. They fermented in my garage 85 to 102 depending on what time of the day. So obviously they're open, and like I said, I've done a standalone review for each one. That's why they're open. So let's go ahead and get into this. Beersmith called for this to be 4.8% ABV and 72 IBUs. Beer number 4, the Omega 071, is the only one that didn't finish at 5.14%. It finished at 5.35%. So take that with what you want. The Omega 090 actually had a higher temperature tolerance. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, so they're both Quebec, but on the packages, the 090 did have a little higher tolerance, but I'm like, we're going to let this thing crank and see what happens. So beer number 1 is the oldest, has been out the longest, will be the warmest because that's the one I did first. Head has held up. I think it's pretty much a tie between beer number 1 and beer number 3 on this anyway. For the color, I would say beer number 1 is a little cloudier. I can see more into beer number 2. Ooh. Yeah, beer number 3 is a little cleaner. And if we look at these two, I don't know how much you can see. Yeah, beer 1 is definitely cloudier. These two, the 071 is a little yellower, like a darker yellow, and so is beer number 5, the 090. Yeah, between these two, beer number 4 and beer number 5, that 071 is yellower. It's a little clearer too. Let's see if we can find one. That looks, those two look about the same. So 2 and 5 look the same. Yeah. Yeah, 2 and 5 look the same. It's just 5 is a little yellower, a little dark yellower. For the color, I would have to go with the US05. That's we're talking Tropical Session IPA or White IPA. To me, that seems like it shouldn't be clear. It should be cloudy like a hazy IPA, hazy white IPA. So that's why I'm saying that. I would take any of them. I think the one that's off the most is the batch number 4, the 071. Let's go ahead and smell. I'm going to flip this just so I know what's what. Let's see what we can pick out in these. Beer number 1. It's got that danky passion fruit. I could do this all day long. Comparing the US-05 to the 97, the US-05 smells a little sweeter. The 97 has that same danky passion fruit, but it isn't as sweet. I prefer the US-05. The Nottingham, first thing I'll say is it smells more crackery. It's got a hint of passion fruit fruitiness, but there's a little cracker like that. That 2-row came out a little bit more in that Nottingham. And this one's just way off everything. Smelling them next to each other, it's almost like this is a banana, and smelling it with this is like banana bread. It's more weedy, like a weedy banana bread. Yeah, weediness. I shouldn't say banana. It like a toasted wheat bread. Just like I said before, it just really stands out when it's by all these other ones. Like, you could throw bananas and cloves in there and have banana bread. The 090 tastes very clean. Smells. There's like a little ester. I wouldn't say alcohol. Like a clean. Don't say it. No ester. It's just clean, like a clean, low wheat fruit. Very low compared to these other ones. In this, I would have to go with the US-05. I think second, I would have to go with the 97. Yeah. So, US-05, 97, 090, Nottingham, 071. Taste. More of that toasted bread's coming out. That wheat, some bitterness too. That wheat passion fruitiness is still there, but it seems like that toasted bread, as that beer warms up, is coming out more. I should have made a 6-1 with SO4. This tastes like nothing after drinking that. I hate to say this, This has a toasted bread just like beer number 1, but more passion fruit. Yep. I don't even want to taste this one. Yeah, that one's out. Lager yeast didn't work. Sweeter. So I would say that 090 on the package did say sweeter for modern IPAs. That is the sweetest one. It's not the best one though. I like how this one mixes that toasted bread with the yeast and the fruitiness. I don't know why that just tastes good today. I think I have to go with beer number 1. You get some of that toasted bread. I don't think the wheat stands out as much as it does in beer number 3, the Nottingham, but you still get that passion fruit fruitiness out of beer number 1. I think that Nottingham, at least now, is bringing out more of the malts. Maybe a little sweeter malt, like a sweeter bread, like sweeter wheat bread with a hint of fruit. That passion fruit dankness mixed with that wheat and a little toasted bread. I would have to go with beer number 1. Beer number 1. Beer number 3. Beer number 2, beer number 5, beer number 4. I'm going to do this again. I want to do this again. See what we can do. I want to throw USO 5. I'm going to take the 071 out and do it again. I'm probably going to leave the Galaxy out. Let me know what you guys think. I would do this again with SO4, added in 071 out. I would leave out the Galaxy. Maybe we add something else. Tell me the other hop we should add at 0.5 ounces. And we'll go from there. Yeah, I think this is a good test. See what we like. I do want to do more with the 090. Maybe do one at 90 plus degrees and do one at 68 degrees just to see what we get. But yeah, this was fun. Let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments down below. Where's the hop? There it is. And we'll get some more. So if you enjoyed this video, check some more out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.